Your life is what you make it, man. You gotta live your life to the fullest. Stop letting fear hold you back. Embrace that fear. Look fear in the eyes and say, yo, you don't scare me anymore. I ain't the toughest or the smartest, and I can't even punch the hardest. But I got dreams and I got goals, and I don't want to ever break these promises. I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of us have like this irrational fear of getting older and growing up and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily scared of growing up. It's just the fact that I'm afraid of like wasting my time. You know, I'm here to live. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for a reason. And, you know, wasting my life is not one of those. No, like I said, maybe that's just me. I feel like more often than not, just a lot of our time on this planet, you know, during this lifetime is spent struggling, is spent worrying, is spent being in fear of the unknown. Because we don't know where our life goes. We don't know what life has in store for us. And it's a little difficult, man. It really is. And I don't like living by that fear. It serves me no good. It serves none of us any good. And I've been doing a lot of art and just creating lately, and it's been showing me like, I don't know, it's been helping me express how I'm feeling. And right now I feel like I'm walking towards like, I have a picture right here. Okay, so this is me, you know, walking towards this door. And on this door, you can see it says new era, where it's like freedom, growth, God, health, money, and all that stuff. You know, that's what I'm walking towards. And then this is the past. So we're stagnant and comfort and fear and anxiety and things like that. So essentially it's me walking away from it. And where I am in life, you know, I have to make the decision to keep moving forward and not to look back at the past. And that's kind of where I've been lately, if that makes sense. And down here it says, moving on is scary, but it's necessary for growth. Growth requires sacrifice. You gotta let go of who you were. Get out of your way. And essentially, it means what it said. Get out of your way. You have to be able to be okay with being uncomfortable and being okay with moving forward, not knowing that everything is under control. Because like a lot of our life is spent focused on things we cannot control, and that starts to, you know, make us feel like we're uncertain, and it brings a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety into our lives because we want to have control over every single thing. And like I feel like, I don't know, this fear I used to hold like so heavy in my heart, whether it was from just getting older or whether it's just me knowing that I'm changing and knowing that I'm growing. You know, it took a lot of self-reflection. It took a lot of me going within myself and figuring out why do I feel certain ways? Why am I scared of this? Or what is this feeling that I'm feeling when I think about this, you know? It's just been fear. Fear of being uncomfortable, fear of changing, fear of growth, fear of being better than who I used to be. And I keep having to tell myself, bro, get out of your comfort zone, because the longer you stay here doing the same stuff, the less things are changing. You cannot get the same results doing the same things you were doing before. No, I'm ready for this new season, this new chapter of my life. And I feel like I say this all the time, but I haven't been acting on it at all. And it's like, I've been doing some things that help me, but overall I haven't been doing enough. And part of it is just me putting a little too much pressure on myself to have everything figured out in my life, and it's never going to work like that. I think we got to realize that we're never going to have everything figured out in our lives at the point we think we do. Because I thought I was gonna have, you know, my YouTube channel was gonna blow up. I thought I was gonna have my own apartment. I thought I was gonna be making thousands of dollars. I thought I was gonna be like the happiest I've ever been in like the span of a few months. You know, we set unrealistic expectations for our lives, and when it don't come, as soon as we thought it would, we get discouraged and we start to question God and we start to question ourselves. But what we got to realize is everything in our life happens for a reason, whether we think or whether we want to believe it or not. Everything that happens to us happens for a reason, and we have to understand that. We have to learn, okay, this happened, how can I learn from that? Versus feeling like the negative things that happen in our life are happening to us, because good things are going to happen, bad things are going to happen, but we cannot see bad things as negative things. Take the bad things as a lesson and grow from it, man. Because I think the whole purpose of life is, one, to fulfill our soul purpose and, fulfill our heart's desires and do the thing God put us on this earth to do. And also, the next thing is, growth, expansion, improvements. Because yes, we want to get to that end goal. Yes, we want to fulfill our purpose in life, but we have to learn to adjust to growth and adapt to changes and to improve ourselves daily, I lost track of what I was going to say. Great. But yeah, man, everything happens for a reason. And instead of feeling so defeated when things don't go our way, figure out how we can learn from what happened and just continue to grow and learn to embrace all the fears that we may have, because I know we go through a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety throughout our lives, but the biggest thing we can do throughout all of that is just to learn from it, embrace it, and move past it. We got to move past fear, because fear is really the only thing holding us back. I feel a lot of new opportunities coming my way in life, and if I keep letting this fear of moving on, this fear of moving forward, this fear of growth hold me back, I'm going to end up stuck. I feel like I'm entering like a whole new dimension, a whole new reality. Like, there's things I need to let go of and things I need to stop, allowing to hold me back and just keep moving forward, man. Listen, your life is what you make it, man. You got to live your life to the fullest. Stop letting fear hold you back. Embrace that fear. Look fear in the eyes and say, yo, you don't scare me anymore. Only thing you do is feel me. Let that fear feel you, man. Cap. But yeah. I've been searching for peace, like a lost child in a grocery store, just trying to find my way home, not really knowing where to go. I thought love would get me closer, but I didn't love myself, and I hate this roller coaster, full of pain, regret, and wealth. Smoking weed and Helen Green wasn't too good for my health. I've been abused, I've been betrayed, but I just wanted to get paid. And I feel the power in these words as I leave them on this page. And man, I prayed and prayed and prayed. Man, I can't do minimum wage. I seen too many men my age fall to their knees locked in the cage. Wanna know what they had in common? Let's just say our skin's the same. I ain't the toughest or the smartest, and I can't even punch the hardest, but I got dreams and I got goals, and I don't wanna ever break these promises. I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes I have to remind myself that I am human and that I will go through certain things during my lifetime. And kind of where I'm at and what I'm on is really just trying to find peace and a harmony within this world. And I know first I have to find that within myself, but really a lot of times I get very, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm out of place here. That makes sense, because there's so much I want to experience in this lifetime, and there's so much I want to do while I'm still alive and while I'm still young and free. But like the environment I'm in and the people that are around me and all those like external factors kind of take me away from myself, But then sometimes I'll just look outside and I'll see like a tree and I'll see like a bird, like birds chasing each other, and it kind of reminds me of how like in tune with nature I am, and with how in tune with life and nature I can be. and it kind of brings me back to myself sometimes, you know. But I don't know. I'm at a point where I'm really going through a very like transformative phase and really, you know, moving closer to the greatest version of myself and kind of letting go of the old ways that no longer serve me. And it's been a little difficult because they've been so like locked in, like they become like really unconscious habits that I've just been doing, and it starts to hold me back from true greatness and true happiness because I get so caught up in trying to perfect my life and trying to let go of these habits. And when I notice myself not really being the best I can be, I get discouraged and I get off track and I start to doubt myself and start to question God and start to question myself. And it's just a big downward spiral from there, man. So right now I'm just been trying to focus on finding peace. I've been, you know, making art and I've been writing poems in this journal. Just been, cause I don't know, like I'm trying to get back into just journaling and like writing my thoughts down, but I found it's kind of easier to just write poems. So yeah, yeah, but I just wanted to check in.
No, it hasn't been lately. You don't wanna leave me, baby. You know I hate to keep you waiting. But it's right there, it's right. Days turn into nights, conversation turn into fights. We gon' be alright.